that mean that somebody on the team is now setting up their own profile around this and technically building something possibly from scratch, or are they using a company specific one? Like, because people come and go from companies, what does that actually look like, that piece of it?
Yeah, great question. So it's a mix of both. So because it's a software as a service application that they can have access to on a
Yeah.
subscription basis, they can literally just use this for how long the person is in the business. And they can use it for the personal page or like the reps pages. And yeah, like it's gonna like the rep will have to do this themselves, but like this is something that would be managed by the marketing team to incentivize the reps to post,
Okay.
but it's going to help them to sell better and bigger.
100%.
So I
Yeah.
guess like
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a rep and I was wanting to make more money, like I would really be leveraging whatever tools I had at my disposal to
Right.
get there.
Yeah. That
Have I
makes sense.
answered your question? I feel like I haven't quite answered
Well,
that as well
so
as I
so
could have done.
I think as that, just to take me through this piece of it. So right now, if a company, most of the stuff was coming from the CEO or CMO or whoever it was, but now you've got these 5 sales reps on the team. In that scenario, would sales rep name Artin start, even if he doesn't have much of a LinkedIn following, would he actually start leveraging and posting on there using your guys' tools and building that out, or would it come through the company in a different way? Or am I misunderstanding that?
No, it would just come from Artem himself. It's just an
Okay.
enablement tool to help
Okay.
him to get better results.
Okay. Got it.
Now, if Artem wanted to do that, he could do it.
Yeah.
But because the biggest challenge I always hear is, okay, once we do 6 months, where from there? Like, because
Right.
what is one profile? And as much as we love you, Luke, I'm not going to cut you a check for 10 accounts on 6K a month or something. We're not going to cut you a deal for $60,000 a month for marketing spend to do our LinkedIn. So where do we go from there? So it's this
Yeah.
problem that everybody has, like with founder-led marketing. So it's like, it has to then go to the sales team and have a system in house to do it. Because look, as much as I would love our clients to work with us long term, I also know that it's almost about getting them in the door, seeing how it works. And what
Yeah.
I'm working towards now is providing them the infrastructure to do that, showing them what like great
That's great.
looks like with like a basis of content over like 6 months to a year, and then
Yeah.
actually training them to hand that off. That is like me spitballing right now where I see the industry going, because I think it will be more on a infrastructure model long term. Is like, how can we give them the access to like the best post with the AI data that we have, and
Yeah.
best practice, so they can hack into this, have a period of time where we train them up, and then go, hey, like we're off to the races. That's where I see this model going in like the next 2 to 3 years. And if we don't
Yeah.
adapt to that, I'm going to be out of a job. Like,
Right. No, I actually think you're completely right, because that's how I keep thinking about it too. And with these tools coming out there and the agents that everybody's going to have available, it's like, well, you can either, that's the step that companies could take and make that even easier for their clients to do. And in that
yeah,
case, clients will use those agents for a fee. And I think that helps retention too, because otherwise, yeah, you're right, that becomes a challenge. So I think that model's smart. And if people don't adapt that way,
it's
you get left behind, or you're using somebody else's tools.